Man, you're clapping now. You're gonna lose your minds. The movie is so good. It is so good. And I'm always like, look, I'm skeptical about a sequel. I'm always like, I don't know. It was so good the first time. But it's so good. I feel like this is the year of great sequels. Like, it's like, this movie was released so long ago. Did you imagine you were gonna do another one?
I had absolutely no idea that this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, I heard rumors, but I thought this is impossible. Like, how are we gonna do that?
Exactly. But the story is so good.
The story is amazing.
And how it picks up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like, at first when they approached me about it, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I don't know. People really love the first one. What if they really are not gonna like this one? And then I read the story, and it was so heartbreaking and so exciting all at once that I was like, and then they told me, well, Paul is gonna play your son, and I was just...
And you were disappointed.
And then she said, like, "Dear diary." No, that's exciting. It's such a great cast.
Yeah, it's
like Denzel. Everybody does such a great job. I love it so much. I have to ask, was it like a 30-minute Zoom audition? Is that what I heard?
It was well, I didn't even know it was an audition. It was like a meeting of sorts, and then
Takes the pressure off.
Takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me it was an audition, but I hadn't seen a script yet, so Ridley basically just told me what the story was for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Spoke about his dog, who he is obsessed with, for 10 minutes. And
I love him already. Okay.
We spoke about Gaelic football for 10 minutes, and then I was like, surely we'll do chemistry reads or camera tests or something, but then Ridley doesn't really wait around. Yeah, he just, yeah.
So you started acting, was it 16?
Yeah, I did.
You were that young?
I did Phantom of the Opera in school.
That's a big, tall order for a
Oh, you're
first...
telling me. I mean, we just listened to you singing. It was like, it was...
And that's a different kind of singing.
It's a different kind of singing that I attempted earnestly, and whether I achieved it or not is a different conversation. But that's where I fell in love with.
I love that. Bold and dangerous and just jumping right in that deep end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you love musicals? Would you ever...
I mean, I'm a total musical boy. Like, initially I thought that I wanted to be in musical theatre, but then I realised that I can't really dance. So that removed...
You can put those beautiful worlds together and do a movie musical.
Movie musical.
Can learn it.
Yeah, I can learn it. If I can learn the choreography of a fight scene. But no, I remember going to like drama workshops and seeing people dancing, and I was humbled very quickly. I was like, I need to find another avenue through this, and that's when kind of acting came about more formally. Yeah.
Speaking of education, ma'am, you know, like, is it 8 languages? You know so many languages. Like, are you naturally gifted at that? This is my dream, to be you.
So, okay, so America, like, you guys are like 360 million people, whatever, and
it's really just the one.
You really
Maybe
just
Spanish.
have neighbors to the north, they speak English, and you have neighbors to the south, and most people here learn some Spanish, right?
Yeah.
But if I drove more than 150 miles in any direction, I would end up either in the sea or in somewhere where no one would understand what you were saying.
So you speak dolphin too. That's awesome. It's incredible.
So you had to learn. And so Danish teachers are serious about teaching us languages. They're very serious about grammar. And once you learn like this, the idea and like the system of grammar, it's easy to apply it to just about any language.
No, ma'am.
No. What are the languages?
No, you're exceptional.
Like, well, I just like at least the European languages.
Yeah.
All of them.
I Googled, I went down and I was like, wait, what? That's incredible. And it must help too, like, anytime you're doing a character for anything, like most people have to go in and be like, okay, how would they sound? What would they do? You already know.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, that's
incredible. I guess I really want to give a shout out to teachers just in general, because my teachers there in high school, they were obsessive about what they were
adamant
teaching.
about you. Yeah.
And so, like, and it rubbed off. It gave me, like, this ability. Like, I landed in Paris at 18, and I could read and write and speak the language.
That's so sexy.
Like, from high school.
Yeah. Very impressed. Okay, we need to go to commercials. I'm going to start learning different languages now. And we have someone all set up to help us out.
Hi, Kelly, Paul, and Connie. I'm Lakshmi. I'm a huge fan of the first Gladiator movie. It made me more interested in learning about the Roman Empire than I was before. And now I'm a Roman history professor here at Columbia University.
Okay.
Wow.
A common misconception is that every gladiator battle ended in death. Not true. What does that mean for the sequel? You'll have to watch and see. Stay here. Kelly has more with Paul and Connie after this.
We're back with Connie Nielsen. I'm talking to her. It's called Mescal. Stars of the new film Gladiator II, which is in theaters now. It is so good. Okay, so, sir, you're so famous. They're having, I don't even know if they've had a lookalike competition for me, so I feel like I have not arrived.
We need to get on that.
Exactly. But you are having all these competitions of, like, people, not you're not putting them on, but people
I
are.
am.
It's part of your marketing plan.
Exactly.
No, that's insane. Do you find it cool or weird? Are you flattered? Or are you offended?
No, I feel like I'm a pretty easy person to parody. Like, stick on some shorts and some wired headphones and you're pretty much sorted. But I actually found out about it. I was in Dublin doing press for the film, and I found out about it after it had finished. But me and Connie were doing a radio interview, and they actually got the guy on the radio who won the prize, which was like 3 pints of beer or €20. And
wow.
I can't remember what he picked, but
and he was
so
nice.
Sweet. He was just like,
nice.
I just hope you're doing okay. You know, I like it. Like, you think there could be some weird people who do go for the lookalike thing.
Yeah.
And he was one
Maybe
of the good
just
guys.
going for the free pint. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
He was a filmmaking
$3.95 is always good.
He was a filmmaking student, and so like there was like this really lovely moment where like the radio host was asking, so you've got them right now, would you want to pitch them a story? And he's like, oh no, I'll wait until I'm ready.
Yeah, he was,
That's usually people would not do that.
Yeah, he was very cool.
They jump in with every idea they've ever had. See if one sticks. All right, so you're the only. I think you're the only returning one, right?
From the Derek Jacobi
from the OG.
Well.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yep, not going to spoil that. But yes. But did any of them have like any advice about just shooting it and then on such a grand scale, especially a lot of them hadn't probably done anything like that.
I think that we were sitting up there in the Royal Lodge, and they had Ridley had poor Paul here go through every single part of the actual fight down in the arena and making sure that all of our reactions were real. And so a lot of them were asking, like, you know, is it okay if we have ideas or something? I said, okay. No, he's expecting you to go and advocate for your character. He's expecting you to not co-write the character, but basically, in a way, bring all of your ideas to that scene and, you know, preferably talk about it before, but like, going in there. And I really feel like they felt relieved. Oh,
that's not always the case.
Like, no, it's not. It's not. That's just Ridley's style.
Yeah.
And I feel like they really had like such a great time doing it.
Like myself, Fred, and Joe, I would say that we're the younger cohort of actors that we were just like Friday night after the film, and we'd be like, what is going on? We just hadn't, like, none of us have experienced that level of, or just purely scale. So we were kind of all just like pretending it was chill and then coming home and being like deeply unchill about it.
Then you'd have a pint. Yes.
Then we'd have a pint,
So Pedro Pascal is in this as well. He threw you, though, the most epic birthday party that I want to hire him as a party planner. Tell everybody about that birthday.
So I found this incredible catamaran, and we all showed up at 9 in the morning, sort of.
I wasn't late, was I?
Sort of meant
late.
you were late.
Okay, fine. Sorry, apologies.
Yeah, it was code.
Apologies.
I think it was Pedro.
I think it was Pedro. That makes more sense.
Anyway, so we all were there. We brought lots of drinks, lots of everything, and then we sailed out to this you know, those restaurants on the beach where you're sitting like basically in the sand.
Yeah.
And the best tables were on the terrace, but they had put us inside. And I was like, oh no, we're gonna sit inside. And Pedro was like, oh no, we should be sitting outside. I said, yeah, but we can't because you see it's completely full. And Pedro said like, give me 2 minutes.
Just a little charm. All of a sudden, everybody left the restaurant.
All of a sudden, we were sitting in 2 tables out on the terrace. And after the lunch, which was fantastic and fun and lovely, we sailed to this set of caves, and we were told that these caves, like there was a secret beach at the end of the cave, but we'd have to swim in the dark through the cave. And then we swam in the dark. And
3 of us died.
Had to save
No.
And then we got to the end, and all of a sudden you get to like this little tiny beach down in the back of a cave, and like the light, like this turquoise light from the water is like blinking up in the cave, and it was
amazing.
Magic.
Yeah, absolutely
magic.
amazing.
Gladiator II is in theaters now, and courtesy of our friends at IMAX, everyone in the audience is getting 2 tickets to experience